Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys your Divine Masculine weekly forecast. And today we're going to be tapping into the new moon in Cancer that is currently going on. So because the sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon, we're going to really dive deep into the emotional side of this connection, what the masculine is feeling, how this new moon is affecting the two of you, dreams, things that he might be holding back, etc. And we're also going to tap into some sensual energies as well. So some of this reading will be available here on this channel, and the other half, where of course we'll go into the more sensual side of this connection, will be available by the extended link. So I'll put that link down below. If for some reason you guys don't see that link for any reason, I know a couple of people made a comment or two last week about that. Could be a glitch in your software or something. Just go ahead and reach out to me by email, mysticmoonoracles@gmail.com, and I'll go ahead and forward you over that link, okay? So the decks I'll be using here today will all be listed down below, as well as the decks that I'm going to be using in the extended reading, and these beautiful orgonites, which are called the Twin Flame Divine Masculine and Feminine Nudes, created by Michelle from Wing and Bell. So let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Let's see what we need to know here about this connection today. So what is the overall influence that this new moon in Cancer is having on your connection? Let's look at that energy. Overall influence. Okay, we do have chemistry. So the chemistry energy is coming through very strong. So I do tend to channel for those that are experiencing, challenges or separations in their connection. So despite whether you're seeing this masculine, and I'm doing it from the feminine's perspective too, despite if you're seeing this masculine in contact with him or not, there's still a lot of chemistry and a magical electrical charge that's in the air. So I feel like what's going on here is the chemistry is getting stirred up. You can literally see they're stirring something together. So something is getting stirred up in the magnetic field of this connection. You're feeling some sort of impulses and charges currently right now. And it's happening for both the masculine and the feminine here, you guys. So you're feeling suddenly just very, just charged up. You know what I'm saying? There's something is in the air here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else is coming through. Yeah, a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, hearts and souls singing with joy. So some kind of being swept up, okay? And to me, it's like, it looks like she's sleeping. And so I'm getting here that you guys, because of this moon's energy, and the moon is connected to like dreams and telepathy and psychic energy, you guys are psychically connected at this time, especially if there's a separation. There's a lot of passion and chemistry that are being stirred up right now, and it could be coming into that dream state as well. Like you feel very dreamy, or you're dreaming about your person. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot cards here. What is coming up with this chemistry and passion energy? Okay, so we have the Three of Coins. This is a two-way street. It's not just the masculine feeling this, it's the feminine feeling this as well. So you guys are both feeling this energy, because the Three of Pentacles is collaboration. It means two people that are, doing something together. Now, this could be that if you guys are in a physical contact or, having physical connection right now with the masculine, like this is very strong right now. Or you guys both want to physically come together. This is my physical reality card, Three of Pentacles, like 3D world energy here, okay? So it's affecting people on a physical level. It might be that it's causing a physical reaction in your bodies is what I'm seeing here, because this energy is so strong right now, okay? All right, let's see what else is coming through for this new moon in Cancer. How is this affecting both of you, your connection? We have forgiveness. Wow. So there could be something to forgive here. There could have been something that happened. Now, the 3D energy could be an indication, like, how do we work together? How do we work this out? How can we get on the same page and get back to maybe what we once had? So that could also be getting stirred up right now in the emotions of both the masculine and feminine. All right, let's see what else. Okay, so we have religious factors. I see this card not only, it can be religious factors, but to me, this is a card that really depicts two people. They're being influenced by something in their family, okay? Their family of origin, their upbringing, their foundation, because it talks about their people's upbringing in this card, or maybe where people are at right now with their belief systems. It doesn't have to be religious, just your belief systems and how you see the world. So I feel like what's going on here is that if there was something that happened a while back, or whenever this may have transpired, a problem, I feel like it was influenced by someone's upbringing or trauma, not giving excuses, but it's just like we're byproduct of our environment. And I just am getting that here, is that somebody's environment really had an effect on how they acted or who they were or even are as a person today. So it's kind of like this feeling of, can you forgive me? I've realized that these things were factors in my life. I realized that these things have caused a lot of problems for me. So I feel like that's why that Three of Pentacles is here, is because it's causing people to want to try to work this connection out, to figure out, can we get on the same page? Can we make this work again, kind of thing. Yeah, love that. Magician. How can we manifest a new beginning? How can I take these tools that I have and use them differently? Because I'm getting this story here that maybe somebody did not properly, act, like they didn't act proper, or they didn't treat someone right. And the reason why is because how could they? They didn't have the tools at the time. They didn't have the right tools to do the right thing. So that's why there was something that has transpired here. Okay, so let's see what else. What else is being shaken up? What else is being stirred up or brought up? I almost feel like, feminine, if something happened to you with this masculine, there's something in you where you're starting to feel softer. You're starting to feel this energy of understanding that whatever was said or done to you, it wasn't personal. Doesn't make it okay, but it wasn't personal. You're realizing that there were a lot of other factors. So you're not just looking to just, place blame and say, it's very black and white. No, you're looking a little bit deeper into things, is what I'm seeing here. And so is this masculine, by the way. Now we have truth. So this real truth, honesty, this wanting to be truthful, this wanting to speak truth, this wanting to be completely vulnerable and raw and just lay it all out there. That is what's coming through. So it's really bringing up this raw emotional side of, I just want to be emotional. I want to tell you how I feel. I want to wear my heart on my sleeve. I just want to express to you the truth of how I really feel. So that's also coming up with this new moon in Cancer. It's causing people to just want to be truthful and honest about how they feel. Yep, look at that, forgiving and learning. That's crazy. So there's definitely something coming up right now for this connection where both people want to heal, both people want to express something. They want to bury the hatchet. They just want to be honest. They want to talk about, the things that have happened and why they happened, explain where it came from, and ask for forgiveness, and just giving people an opportunity to just be truthful with how they really feel. Can we learn from this? Can we move on, right? Can we release and heal the past and experience more love now? Can we do this? Is this possible? And we have the Princess of Staves, which is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is one of those cards where we're really curious. We're really curious to see, is this possible? Can we learn? Can we have a new adventure? So I feel like there's passion, this passionate energy, which obviously we clearly saw here, this chemistry, this spark that's coming up for both people, that's really causing them to be curious about, could we learn and could we really forgive? Could we start again? Could we start fresh? Somebody might also, because the pages are about messages as well, bringing a message through, somebody may be contemplating communication right now, especially if there isn't any, wondering, kind of like just someone coming through with a message and saying, I'm sorry, can you ever forgive me? That could happen during this new moon in Cancer. Okay, so let's go ahead and get one last card. We have jealousy. Okay. So there may be a reason that jealousy is here. Jealousy could be because there is third party. That's not going to be for everybody, but it could be. It could be that there is a pain, like a trauma or a wound from the past that brings up pain right now because of what someone did in the past. Maybe someone stayed with someone else and didn't choose us, or it could be that they cheated. That could be it as well. So there is some kind of something to forgive here. This could even be someone's moved on right now because there's third party here, and someone is on the outskirts of your life now looking in and seeing that you've moved on, or it could be vice versa. Okay, interesting. Release your ex means we're trying to let go of someone. So I do feel that in the past, someone was probably still caught up with a past love. They still had some sort of karmic tie with a partner and they couldn't get away from them, even though they wanted to, even though that relationship really was going nowhere. They still had a very hard time releasing that person. And so that could be where the betrayal was, is that someone was still involved elsewhere, or you found out about something that someone was not, that there was third party. Okay, so I feel like that's what is needing to be forgiven and to learn from that. We have the Five of Coins. Five of Pentacles is a card of being left out in the cold. So I do feel like there is a story here that's popping up, like some past pain is popping up, okay? It's popping up from the past, and it had something to do with a third party or someone cheating on someone or somebody carrying on another relationship at the same time as you, and they were supposed to release that person, but maybe they didn't. This created a problem, and it really left you feeling on the outskirts, Divine Feminine. It made you feel like you were shut out and left in the cold, not chosen. So there's this issue that's coming up right now. Even though you have a lot of chemistry and passion for this person, you want to maybe, like you're masculine, you want to talk to him. There's still this pain here that maybe you're having a difficult time. Now, this could be present as in someone is still with someone right now. There's third party, and they're having a hard time letting this person go because they're afraid that they're going to lose everything. This could be you, feminine. This could be the masculine. But whatever this is, like someone needs to release either a trauma or a wound or an actual person. So that could be in the way right now. And this is all coming up. So we can look at it and examine it and deal with it finally. Because I just feel like there's either a wound, trauma, unforgiveness, or a person in the way at this time when it comes to this connection. And that's not going to resonate with everybody. So just take it if it does. All right, so now let's move on into the energies here of what reminds your divine masculine of you at this time right now, feminine. What's coming up for this masculine that really reminds him of you? Let's look. When he thinks about you, feminine, what comes up for him? Ooh, we have creature. This to me is very wild. It's very much this very, what's the word I'm looking, like animalistic, kind of like sexy type of energy for sure. It's very powerful. There's a lot of strength, and it's almost like, I just keep getting animalistic because that's obviously the creature. She kind of looks like she's, like a cat kind of thing. So this masculine, I feel, what's reminding him right now of the feminine is she is her own unique creature. Like she's very free. She's very animalistic as well, as in she can be very much like prey or the hunter. She can kind of shapeshift, because that's what it talks about, shape-shifting. She can be both dominant and also submissive. At the same time, she has the ability to go in and out of these roles. And I feel like this really turns this masculine on probably, or it really causes him to look at her and really respect who she is. She lives her life, to the beat of her own drum. She's very much a person that is sovereign. She doesn't want to be caged. She's very unique by nature. Okay, this is my Charm Cards Oracle. Let's see what else. Ooh, hunger. Hoo-hoo. Okay, so I am getting here that like a predator, it's like you go after things, and you hunt and you score. So this masculine sees you, feminine, as somebody who you go after what you want. You don't hold back. You're very strong, almost unapologetic for what you want in life. Very much you know yourself, and you're not afraid of your shadow. I feel like you've done a lot of shadow work, feminine, and this masculine sees you as somebody who goes after what it is that you want, and you don't hold yourself back. And that might scare him, but also it allures him at the same time. Okay, so we have hunger. So he sees you and he's hungry for you, feminine. He's hungry for this aspect of you. Your intimacy could have been very animalistic in nature, very passionate. We already saw that chemistry and passion here. So very hungry for you at this time is what I'm getting with that. So he misses this. Ooh, we have the 7 of Wands. So this is the thing. You're not afraid of a challenge, feminine. You're like a fighter, but you're also a lover too. You're both. And that's the Mars energy that's coming through. Mars is very passionate and very sensual and very like intense, but it can also turn into argumentative and competition and even anger. And so I feel like he sees you as very fiery and passionate. Like you're going to stand up for yourself. You're not going to just, sit back and just let things happen. You're going to fight for things. You're going to handle things head on. So I do feel like he respects this very headstrong energy about you, feminine. This is very attractive to him. And you're not afraid of him. You have courage and you don't back down. You don't submit. So like, I feel like you do in some aspects, but when it comes to respect, like you very much are someone who is not afraid to speak your mind. And that makes him very hungry for you, because it may be that you're a very unique creature. That's not someone that he is used to running into or used to being around. He could be with a lot of people that are very fake, very submissive, somebody that doesn't really speak their mind and isn't completely honest, that's holding back. And you don't hold back, feminine. You don't hold back when it comes to expressing yourself or what you want, and this makes him hungry for you. So this is something that he actually, what's reminding him of you at this time, what feels like home to him, is just simply who you are, what you represent as a person. And I just feel like that's making him nostalgic at this time, because maybe he hasn't had that in a long time with someone. We have Earth. Ooh, I love this. Earth is about being very, very firm. It does talk about being graceful, though. Very grounded, very maybe not necessarily practical, but just very resourceful is what I'm seeing here. Physically, you're very beautiful, feminine, to this masculine. That's what I'm picking up on. You're very beautiful. And so he's reminded of your beauty. He may see other people in the 3D world that look like you, that remind him of you. He might see someone that has, like he sees their eyes and it reminds him of you. He might see someone's like a feature that they have, or their voice, it reminds him of you. And so he's seeing people in the earth. He might see someone on TV or hear someone's voice, it reminds him of you. And what I'm getting here is it makes it difficult for him, because he hungers you, but is there something standing in the way? Is there something standing in the way, such as another person, or just this stuff that went down between the two of you that might not be resolved? We have bike skills. Now remember the tools with the magician, right? So this is, I would need skills. It's kind of like I would need skills to approach you. Do I still have these skills? Do I still have what it takes? So I feel like this masculine is reminded of either certain skills that you have, or maybe even certain skills that you have acquired in this life. And he wonders whether or not, like, have you evolved past him? Are you what he is he still what you would want, or have you grown beyond him? So this, for some of you guys, this could be a connection that's from a while ago. Like this has been a long standing connection, but it's like riding a bike. To me, we learn how to ride a bike usually when we're kids, when we're younger. And maybe we haven't ridden a bike in a long time, but we can still get on that bike, and it's like comes like second nature. It's like second nature, right? Where you just get on and you just naturally know how to ride the bike still. So what I'm seeing here is that he's wondering if you guys can pick up where you left off. Can it just be natural can you guys just get back into the groove of this connection? So right now, because he's seeing you, things are reminding him of you right now. So he's seeing you everywhere. It's bringing this feeling up in him. Can we just get back to what we had? Can we just go back? Would it be possible? So it's bringing up that feeling in him. There's also maybe certain things that people do that remind him of you because you used to do it. 9 of Pentacles. Wow, Venus energy. Beauty. Yeah, I definitely got that with the beauty, the earth energy here. He's seeing people that look like you or people that remind him of you. 9 of Pentacles is someone who's very disciplined. They look really good. They're just doing their own thing. It could be that he is able to see you on social media. That's going to only resonate for those of you that have social media, and he has access to be able to look you up or see you. He's seeing you doing really well. He's seeing you right now as being very skilled, and I feel like it's making him question his own skills at this particular time, but he definitely likes what he sees feminine. Okay, he is seeing you in his dreams. So when he has a dream, when he wakes up, he is reminded of your energy. Okay, and he also could be a creative person. And if he is a creative person, when he is creating things, it could be that he is using you as some sort of inspiration or a muse in his creations. So what reminds him of your connection or you, he's actually producing that with his work. Okay. And there's winter energy coming through. You guys could have had like you spent the holidays together, winter. It might not be holidays for everybody when it's winter time, but it just could be that there is this specific season tied to your connection. So he's reminded every winter or this particular season, whatever it is, even if it's not winter, it reminds him of you. So he's very nostalgic during a season, a specific season. And then we have the 2 of Wands, more Mars energy. So Mars energy is very much passionate. It's like at a crossroads, what do I do? It causes him every season. That's what I'm getting here. He never forgets about you, feminine. Every season or every time something comes around, like your memory, he has a thought or a dream about you. It causes him to think about, what should I do? What should I do? Do I reach out? Do I fix this? What do I do? And we have Moon Goddess. Wow. We're talking about the moon right now, right? I feel like this is, if the masculine is very much tied to like a very, could be a Cancer, so attached. Rules Pisces, but the High Priestess and the Moon card in tarot are connected to Pisces. So there could be a real watery energy that this masculine has. It doesn't mean he has to be those signs, but he could be very deeply emotional or deeply just sensitive. And so he's more in touch with you, feminine, than you realize, is what I'm getting here. So, but the moon cycles, like this particular moon cycle, it's very intense right now for this masculine. He's really feeling your energy. So he's really reminded about how he feels about you, feminine, during certain moon cycles. That's what I'm getting here. And it is definitely bringing up something within him. So it does say something about shadow aspects. So he could also be thinking about things that he fears at this time as well, feminine. But we do have horse power. So the horse is about taking control. The horse is about movement forward, stepping into your power. So to me, this is like strength energy. So even, this very much emotional, kind of withdrawn, somewhat shadowy energy, we still use it as a source to empower us, to move us forward, to move mountains, to create change. And I feel like that also is what the masculine is reminded about this time, feminine. You could also have a connection to horses as well. Or you could be a Sagittarius, because technically the Sagittarius is the part horse. 9 of Cups, Jupiter. Yeah, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So that's interesting that I just said that. There's wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups means you're my dream. You're what I dream of. You're what I want. You're my wish come true. wish upon a star kind of thing. I just feel like this masculine during the period of certain moon cycles really gets into this phase. It's very deeply emotional with the feminine. It's very powerful and really wants to expand on this connection. Jupiter's energy is about expansion. And it's also connected to the Wheel of Fortune, which is luck, destiny, fate. Can I be lucky? Do I have the power to do something with this energy? Do I have the power to make something happen in this connection? Kind of like, I hold the power. I need to do something. I need to make the move. That's coming up for this masculine right now. So this masculine is very much reminded that, not to say he has all the power, but that he needs to make a move. And he knows that, feminine. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. So now we're going to go into what does he want to feel again with his feminine? Okay. What does the masculine want to feel again with his feminine more than anything? He wants to feel that very just calm energy. There could be something about this feminine that makes him feel calm, that just makes him feel like everything is good. He could be a very like fast-paced, high energy type of person. And there's something about the feminine that calms him and soothes him, saves him or something. And he wants to feel that again with this feminine. We also have words. So it may be that he longs to have conversation with the feminine. He longs to be heard. He longs to be loved by her. There's something about the words or the conversations that they have with one another that really causes him to feel like he is loved and understood and listened to. So the feminine could be someone who they spend some time together and slow down and really listen to each other. Really listen. Has some real deep conversations. We have acceptance. Yeah, that's what I keep getting here. This feminine accepts this masculine in his darkness. All the stuff, even if it hurts, she can deal with it. She can handle it. She can handle his shadow. She can handle the ugly side of this masculine. And I just feel like if this masculine did not do his shadow work before, this could have caused him to feel repelled. Why would you love me? Why would you be okay with me confessing this to you? Why would you be okay why would you still love me knowing this about me? So when people don't do their shadow work and they have not forgiven themselves or cannot accept themselves, they're not going to be able to allow someone else to accept them either. They're going to project their fear, their ugliness, their contempt for themselves onto that person. And so that could have happened. This masculine could have used the feminine's words against her or used conversations that they had and turned things around, kind of like, no, that's not what I said, or no, that's not what I meant. That could have happened, you guys. So I'm getting a little bit of a shadow that's coming through. So what does this masculine want to feel again with this feminine? He wants to go back to that safe space with her. He wants to go back to a time where he felt really heard and where he felt safe and where he felt accepted, even in the stormy times. Interesting. All right, let's see what else. What else does this masculine want to feel again with this feminine? Wow, we have Tower. Okay, nothing to hide. That's literally what it says. Nothing to hide. I just want to be out in the open. I want to be completely honest and authentic. And I just feel like this masculine could be this way with the feminine, and she accepted him, and he wants to feel that again, because it may be that he plays a role for everyone else, but he didn't have to play a role for her. He just was himself. So the way that this feminine is, I'm talking to you guys, feminine, is that you're already this person. You're very much open. You've done your shadow work. And it's not to say you're perfect, but you're not afraid of who you are. So that's when you came together with this masculine. That's what he really loved about you. You mirrored to him who he really is deep down inside. But if he was not ready for that, he ran for the frickin' hills. He may have sabotaged this connection, created this tower moment. So what he wants is he wants to come back from that tower. He wants to now come out of hiding. He wants to see what you guys can experience now that everything is out in the open, now that this devastation or traumatic event has happened, whatever, it's like every time the rain falls, think of me. Ooh, that just came through. That's from Licky Lee. I know I'm saying that wrong. But every time the rain falls, think of me. Wow, what a powerful song that is. And it's talking about heartbreak. I feel like that is the song, and I'm probably going to use it when I put this on Instagram. I'm going to use that song because that's the channeled song coming through this reading here, is every time the rain falls, think of me. Whew. Yeah. So there's a lot of pain that's connected to things here. But the masculine, what I'm getting here, what he wants to feel it all. He wants to feel the raw. He wants to feel the good. He wants to feel the pain. He wants to feel all of it. And I just feel that if he was running away from his shadow at the time when maybe you guys had your disconnect, he was not ready. He was still hiding. And I feel like maybe now it's like he wants to come out of that hiding space. He wants to just fully be in his authentic energy. Oh yeah, Knight of Cups, Pisces energy now. This is Mars energy. So a lot of Mars energy came through. And I think it's also tied to Scorpio as well, because Mars is a little bit of Scorpio too. But it's a very emotional energy. So the masculine wants to feel this emotional high again with the feminine. It's very raw. It's very real. It's very authentic. And it's not something that you can get all the time. It's very unique, actually. And I feel like maybe this masculine took it for granted and didn't realize how rare it is. He didn't realize how rare that style of person was. And I feel like he now understands how rare that was, that she was definitely a very unique creature, which is why we had that creature energy come through. So he wants to feel love again. He wants to feel his cup running over. He wants to be in this energy with her. Oh yeah, Page of Cups. He wants to, wow, another Pisces card too. Double Pisces energy here. Really wants to mirror what she felt before, wants to meet together. So do you see how these two cards are facing each other? Wants to come together, these two cups. Wants a Two of Cups with her. Wants to put his true 100% heart into it, unafraid. Now that maybe he's realized what he wants and who he is, there's some kind of growth from the Page to the Knight. The Page grows. Maybe what he offered her before, it just was something that was very shy and very innocent, just didn't know any better maybe. But now the Knight of Cups is on his way to expressing his emotions, to bringing it, to having the experience, being more open to this experience, no longer wanting to hide from this experience here. So what he wants to feel with the feminine again is he wants to feel this intense emotion that he felt with her once before, but he wants to feel it with her now in a way where he is no longer running away from his shadow. That's what he wants. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into the extended. And this is what we're going to go over in the extended. What is the divine masculine running from or trying to avoid when it comes to this connection? So we're going to go into the shadow. We're going to also see what does he fantasize and dream about late at night when it comes to the feminine. Also, what does he want to see happen in the future with the feminine? Also, what is he capable of doing? Meaning like what could possibly be his next move. And the last would be, what does he long to express to the feminine at this time from his higher self? And what does he really want to say to her? So if you guys are interested in that additional information, I will put that link down below. And thank you guys so much for tuning in today. I hope that you enjoyed the messages. Take care. Bye-bye.